Hello folks and welcome to a brand new video by me, Tactical Max 7 on YouTube. Today we're looking at the synergized 5-3-2. Synergized with what, you might ask? Well, synergized with the 3-5-2 that I put out. This is very similar to that, but in a more defensive setup. This is more in line with the meta. You have your 5 at the back, but we are using them creatively, well, as creatively as we can. And we're looking to counter-attack, and we're looking to absorb pressure and boost on the counter. If you're struggling with defending, a lot of 5-back formations won't help you with that, but this tactic will help you with it. It falls around the same philosophy that we've been using. It's do not touch your centre-backs, use a CDM, screen the area, only switch to your centre-back at the last minute or when you really have to. With this formation, you can see I've got a lot of pluses and that always helps. Make sure you've got good, strong, fast centre-backs. Marquinhos is actually slightly slow for this because he really wants to have like 82 to 85 sprint speed before the chem style. 86 is fine, but it's not the best. Pacho has 84 without the chem style, and Arujo has 85 without the chem style. That's why these guys are so good. But someone like Kundi would go in there as well. And he would actually probably place Marquinhos if we could get chem. I can't. So I'm not doing that. I'm also trying not to buy players because the market's just horrendous. I'm losing money all over the place. So that's fun. Yeah, so that's 3-5-2. It's about counter-attacking. It's about pace. It's about explosiveness. We don't have the box crasher because we've only got one CDM and we need to use him as a screening person because we want our fullbacks to attack because they're playing on wingbacks. So let's get into tactics and have a look at it. There's the setup using counter. So we don't have short passing on because I found with short passing the whole transition was too slow. So we need it on a counter transition. We need it to be fast. We're still on 45 depth because we do want our 3 centre backs sitting just outside our 18-yard box. That's the position we want them to be the last line. Because remember, we're not actively defending with our centre backs. Our centre backs are doing it on their own. The AI is controlling the centre backs. It's horrendous to say that. I feel so bad saying that. But that's the way the game is best played, unfortunately. It's the way the AI is programmed. So we hold our CDM and we only switch to our centre backs when we have to or when there's a clear tackling opportunity. Into player roles. So we have one advanced forward on attack and we have one false 9 on attack. The reason that we have the false 9 is because we do not have a cam. So we need that false 9 to drop a little bit deeper. But we also have a playmaker on attack. So I found having 2 advanced forwards and playmaker on attack, the playmaker would take up more of a central position as a cam, and that left a big gap on the left hand side. So this way, with having a false 9 dropping into that slightly deeper position, having a box-to-box player pushing forward, and having a playmaker staying forward, it meant we had this really nice balance right in front of the 18-yard box. And if you can get players and passing options in front of the 18-yard box, what you tend to find is you will find passing opportunities beyond the defence. And that's what we were trying to do. We have our deep line playmaker on defend because we just want them sitting, but they can become a bit of a linchpin quarterback type player who gets the ball first and then sprays it out to one of our wingbacks or plays it forward quickly into the feet of our strikers. Our 2 fullbacks are both on wingbacks. Now you could go attacking wingbacks with this if you wanted to be more attacking. However, I find with wingbacks unbalanced, they get forward when you need them and they stay back when they should stay back. The AI is really clever at picking those opportunities and those times. It's one thing the game is doing well, I think. Our centre backs, we have 2 defenders and we have our centre back is on ball playing defender. Just like with the 3-5-2, our ball playing defender has to be the one to just sit a little bit further forward and should intercept as much as you can. And I have the 2 fastest players either side of them. Our goalkeeper is on goalkeeper and defend. That's everything for this one. A really exciting team. It was really fun to play. Yeah. Hope you like it. Let's get into some gameplay. And here we are with video number 2 in 2 days, I hope, if I get this out on time. This is our 5-3-2. And before we start this game, can I just say that this was one of the most frustrating games I've ever played. And you'll hopefully see why in it. And I've kept this one particularly. Watch Messi. It's an absolute nightmare. So, we get started. We've got our box-to-box midfielder in Vivaldi. Valverde. Forward to Dumorny. Never remembered saying name. We're just trying to find a space. We get the box to box, or the box player coming right through, and we get the overlap and score. And I'm thinking at this point, this game's going to be alright. Guy can't defend. Like so many of us. I know I'm saying that, and I can't defend. He's got the kickoff, so we have to be careful. We're grabbing our CDM and just trying to close the space. Messi in that cam roll. Lovely tiki-taka pass in, but we managed to snip the ball off his toe with, or Ramirez's toe with Valverde. Here, couldn't find the pass. I was trying to go around. I should have L2'd it, but sometimes you don't do these things in the moment. We get the ball to Pacho. At this point, I'm very aware of the pressure and the pressing he's trying to do. And we all know in this game, pressing is non-existent. And if you don't know, Ake has the longest legs in the game. He gets the ball to Messi. Tries near post. Courtois has that covered. First corner. You know if anyone's taking a corner like that as well, they've played the game for a while. Because that was very strong at one point last year. Very, very strong. So, we keep the ball. At this point, I'm looking, and the reason I'm taking so long is I'm looking at my radar, and I'm trying to find where the gap is, and all I can see is here. And I just don't trust Courtois to hit it, because I know Ake is going to come across and absolutely destroy me. So I go short here, and try and build up from the back. Get so lucky with that pass, because the pressure he's putting on. But there's Ake again, like winning that ball instantly. So frustrating. We get the ball to Baldi. We get a lovely... Now, this is what he kept doing, and this is why I should have been all over him, is here, when I play the ball into Danny, look what he's done with his centre-back. He's pulled his centre-back out. Look at the space in here that I'm trying to hit. Massive. A massive, massive gap that I should be able to hit. I should have played the ball on there. I notice he brings his keeper out here. Get the ball into Kachawi and score a goal. So he's bringing his goalkeeper out, he's running his centre backs out, but I know he's experiencing the game because of his... That's so annoying. Kick off. I know he's experiencing the game because of things he's doing. So again, you see here again, look how far he's brought Ake out. Should have made that pass. That should have been over the top. These are little things that I am doing that I'm wrong with. Now, you see here the shape of the five at the back, even with the ball playing central defender, and my my one CDM, and my box to box. I am running my box to box back. Oh, wrong one. That was my bad. Don't click the whiteboard button. I don't know what they do. Blackboard. I'll play a bit with him off when I'm not recording. So I've got my CDM coming back. I would like him to come back faster, and I'm bringing my box to box back. And we carry on. We see I'm trying to cut that passing line. Lovely with Messi. Edge of the box. Left foot. Cross goal. Bang. Messi scores a hat-trick in this game. And I don't think any one of them is in the box. Frustrating. So, there. He puts on phenomenal pressure. But can someone explain to me why I lose the ball here? Like... I shouldn't be losing that ball. I don't care what EA say about the making sure women and men players have the right attributes. I should not lose that ball there. He gets the ball with Messi again. He's looking for the position to get a shot. Back to... He's got really good players all over the park. Really technical, tactical players. That frustrated me. But you see there, you see how we just close him down. It's the sheer number of players we have in front of the goal that allow us to get the ball and get away. Again, he's ran his centre-back way out. We get super lucky there because he's hyper-aggressive with Guardiola. Here, we're just trying to sell him. Like, we know he's got Konate, we know he's got Guardiola. Like, he's got 3 centre-backs in his team. Yeah, whatever. You can do that. I know a lot of people are now doing that. It's because it's a 4-2-3-1 he's playing. Lovely fake shot there. Takes him inside. Sure, it's a 4-2-3-1. Or is it 4-2-1-3? Whatever it is. It's that shape again. We get the ball forward quickly. I see the overlap. It doesn't keep going. Konate's just too big. Gets in the way. So I'm watching him run forward to James. Gets the ball to Messi again. Just watching that Ramirez card. I love that card. He's doing really nice back to back. But really, is that... This is how the game is. Not what you do now. Gets the ball forward, and Balde brings it forward here. Lovely wee through ball. I should have played it on. I take it too wide and then mess it up. Should have played the through ball. Instead of just running, the space was there to run, but I shouldn't have just kept running. Should have been cleverer. We get the ball to Dormy. Lovely ball to Valverde. And I probably could have taken another touch to set him easier before hitting that. Here, I see the space. I try and get into it. Again, I just run out of space. Danny's not quick enough to the ball. Kanati gets away. And that was kind of the frustrating thing. I felt like my players were running in mud. I felt like there was a full second delay in anything I was doing all game. Really, really annoying. Here, we win the ball back quickly. We get the ball to Valverde. We bring it forward. We're trying to find the space. Again, lovely pass through because he's so aggressive with his defenders. Lovely ball in, and Danny in at the near post. We were finding the space, and it's supposed to be passing angles. So we get going again, very aggressive again, straight from the off. We managed to pick up the interception. Llorente back into Valverde. Forward to Dumorny. Again, he's hyper aggressive. We get the ball forward across to Danny, who scored again. We're finding the gaps that he's leaving. All game. All game we find these gaps. Again, he's getting forward. Ramirez takes a shot. Pacho header down. Gerchawi picks the ball up. Ball into Dorney. We kind of get in the way a wee bit there. We'll go back to Llorente. Here, I'm just trying to find the space. Lovely 1-2. Somehow Carpenter pick up the ball, but then we find the space again. Another one to Danny. Good save by Can. Can's one of the icons I would have taken. I feel like he would have stayed in my team a long time. But we didn't get him. It was Steven Gerrard. He's a decent card, but just decent. He's doing really well, recycling around the edge of the box again. It's frustrating because he's finding the gaps, and then here he does a wee sidestep. I feel like I'm doing well, keeping in front of him. Relying on the AI to maintain position, and that's what the AI does well. It keeps your defense in the right place, doesn't make tackles for you. Here we get the ball through, we check just to find the space. We have to go back. You see how aggressive he is, bringing players over to me. I don't know why I throw that in. I know I'm not going to win the header. We go backwards to Navas. We find a ball into Dormy and into the back of net. So we're now 5-2 up. And that's pretty much the end of the first half. And it ends there. So, a really good formation. It allows you to counterattack. You do your part of defending by controlling the CDMs, and you allow the AI to keep your defence in a nice even line. You have outballs through your wingbacks and through the middle, like I tried to show you as much as possible. It's pinged balls in and first time passes, and that's, unfortunately, that kind of ping ball is back in this game. The twisting back and forward that you're seeing, it is happening, and it is prevalent in every team. And if you want to do that with your strikers, your playmaker and your box to box will support, and they'll give you little balls and little triangles to play in. Really good formation. It's unfortunately this is a wave of probably one of the first of a wave of tactics you're going to see based around 5 at the back. I think it's going to be very strong, and I think it's going to be the way people go to kind of try and counter the 4-2-3-1 players. People that are playing 6 defensive play styles and just hitting the ball long. It's kind of back to where we were last year. I think the next big patch that EA do for gameplay is going to be really, really telling as to where they see the game going and what they can do, because I think that they have an opportunity to change a number of things, and I hope that they take it. But thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let's try and get as many likes as we can on this. Yeah, I like doing these. Hope you're enjoying them, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.